All right, thank you. I was waiting for our KCA anthem. Uh, okay, I was going to invite Brenda Juma to come and give us a word of prayer, but now you're seated, but you just come and pray.
Let's pray. Lord, we want to thank you for the gift of this day you've given unto us. We want to thank you for the gift of good health. And we want to thank you for the gift of this Innovation Week that you've brought at KCA University. We pray for your guidance. We pray for your wisdom lend. And may this be a life-changing to us. And in Jesus' name I do pray. Amen.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Innovation Week. This is the third day of the Innovation Week. The Innovation Week was created so that we can see what other ventures the students and lecturers are doing at the university that are impacting both the university and the world out there. The third day is the day for School of Education, Arts and Social Sciences. And so that is why we had to ensure that you are here to celebrate our milestones as a school. But this day, of course, is open to all of us. To start us off, I'd like to welcome the Dean School of Education, Arts and Social Sciences, Dr. Priscilla Gashigi. Dr. Priscilla Gashigi has been our Dean since the insemination of, of the school. And she has done such a wonderful job, and that's why you are here. I'd also like to recognize the presence of our chief guest of the day, Mr. Timothy Oase, the CEO, Kenya Film Commission. Let's give him a round of applause. I'd also like to recognize the presence of the other chairs of department who are in the room. Dr. Susan Kimotho, the chair of department for counseling psychology, and Dr. Jackson Mwangi, the chair of department for Department of Education. I'd also like to recognize all the teaching faculty who are in the room, Dr. Cecilia Ireri, Mr. Albert Ochieng, and Ms. Brenda Juma. And we had Ms. Vivian Arango in the room. Is there any other lecturer I have omitted? And myself, Dr. Zippy Okoth. Yes, let's clap for our lecturers who are here with us. Yeah, in Kenya, we like clapping, we like queuing in the lines, and that's why we are doing this. It's our culture. So on that note, I'd like to invite Dr. Priscilla Gashigi, yes, to come and give us our welcome address. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Dr. Zippy. Our chief guest, Timothy Oase, the CEO, Kenya Film Commission. Our distinguished guests, our dear colleagues, that is the faculty members of the School of Education, Arts and Social Sciences, and our dear students. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, we have to be happy because it is our day today. My name is Dr. Priscilla Gashigi. Like I have been introduced by Dr. Zippy Okoth. I am the Dean of the School of Education, Arts and Social Sciences, and it is indeed true that I am a founder member of the School of Education, and I am proud to see how we have grown and where we are headed. The future is very bright for us. So I take this opportunity to welcome all of us, and indeed it is my pleasure to receive all of us and let us feel most welcome to this Innovation Week within our institution, that is KCA University. The Innovation Week was meant to take 3 days. Each school was given a day. It's the day of the School of Education, Arts and Social Sciences, and indeed, we are happy and we are going to rejoice in it as we celebrate ourselves. So we take this opportunity so that we can celebrate our ideas, our imagination, and the impact that we are going to create out of this. By the end of the day, you know, as teachers, we talk about learning outcomes. One of the outcomes is that we will have moved a milestone ahead, and we will have changed our thinking process. So most important is that we want to introduce some transformation, or we want to think about transformation, which must begin with the individual. So as you sit here, it is important to ask yourself, what am I doing, or what am I planning to do to change the society, to change the way people think or the way people look at things, with an intention to heal and connect. I'm talking about an intention to heal because inside here we have students taking counseling psychology. So when we come up with new methods of making people heal out of their trauma, out of their dysfunctionalities, that is transformation, and we will have changed the society. When we talk of connecting with other people, with the moment you come up with an innovation, you alone. It is supposed to be shared with other people within the society. For the creatives, because I know we have Dr. Zippy and performing arts, the creative arts within us, and even our CEO is part of it. We want to hear how we can make use of our voices to express now that we are in the technological era. And I am sure we can do it. I'm sure our students can come up with animations to make a lesson very interesting, and it is indeed happening. We just have to let them know and guide them very well that this is the way that you should go. So we also want to see how, using creatives, we can turn pain in poetry. Talk about our pain through the use of our poem so that it can get out of it. So how we can convert trauma into theater so that even as we entertain people, no one knows that you are healing from deep within. And we want to see how, for people who don't want to talk a lot, we can convert our silence into a song that other people can listen to. And as you do that, people can know that you exist, other than just keeping quiet and no one will know that you do exist. So let's take this as an opportunity for us as educators, as creators, as researchers, to imagine of the new pathways for the human being to flourish in a much more better way than we are doing today. So as we listen to celebrate the achievements that are supposed to be showcased today, because I know some of us are very much ready and waiting to showcase that what they have been doing. We will also listen to our chief guest telling us a lot about the area of film, the area of creatives, what we can do, how we can look at things differently. So let us remember that this is not just a talent that we possess, but a responsibility. It is something that you need to think about because you need to do things differently from now moving forward. So let's open our minds to possibility and transformation. Let's tell ourselves that it is possible, and if you want to do it, you have the people to guide you. You have the climate is very good, and so many people are willing to take you through that what you want to do. So I want to take this opportunity to once again thank you for creating time to come and attend to this important event, and also welcome all of us to a day of inspiration and discovery. So that's it, and I want to take this opportunity to welcome our chief guest. And let me do that because we would want to welcome him on stage in style. Allow me to welcome Dr. Zippy to guide us on how we will make him feel very happy and, know that we really value him. And we appreciate the fact that he has whispered to me and told me that today is the day for KCA University. Isn't that a favor? So please welcome him in a style, Dr. Zippy. Thank you.
DJ, see you give us one hit. DJ, give us something. Something to dance to. Give us a song. Something is a song. Haya, DJ hana nyimbo na leo ni siku ya creative arts. Okay. Amesema it's downloading. Okay, lazima to dance. Haya, weka nyimbo. Let's stand up for that song. Ikicheza, isipocheza nitaimba.
Mengi mazuri
ongeza volume.
Mungu umetenda. Ni kweli wewe muweza.
Sio lazima ni kuintroduce vizuri. Lazima nikuite tena.
Ukisema umetenda.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have Mr. Timothy Owase. Mr. Timothy has got many accolades. He's a member of the International Marketing Board for Entertainment. He's also a lawyer by profession. So this is a man who understands our profession na anaweza kututetea. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Mr. Timothy Owase.
Thank you, KCA, for the warm welcome. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me to acknowledge the Vice Chancellor of KCA University, the faculty, the Dean School of Education, students, industry stakeholders present, the creative minds in the house, and friends of the creative industry. Good morning once again. Good morning. Mbona mmekasirika? Dr. Zipi, where are you? Our audience are not happy. What is happening? We need to see your laughter. Okay, thank you. I want to start by reflecting on when I was on this stage last year. Last year when I came here, during the Innovation Week, I did speak to you about Walt Disney. And the story of Walt Disney, as you know it, it's very long, inspiring, and quite encouraging. As such, I looked at the topic that you asked me to talk about, and I realized that you gave me a huge task to really talk on a very broad topic, the role of film, creative arts in national development, industry growth, and cultural preservation. This is a very big topic that I'm going to try my best and address it in many ways. But before I get to this, allow me to give you a marketing story. And the marketing story goes in a way that I would like us to reflect on those key brands that we value. Think about Safaricom, think about Coca-Cola, all those big brands that you interact with and you believe in them in a way that they provide you with solutions. Why I'm bringing this up is because any successful brand in the marketplace today is successful because of how it has been able to identify your needs and deliver to those needs. So the key point here is anytime you are thinking about addressing a human problem, start by asking yourself why you are doing what you are doing before you come to the what and others. I'm saying this because when you have an understanding of your audience, then it is very easy for you to address any emerging issue. Dr. Luther King, in 1963, he was able to pull together 250,000 people. I believe majority of us are familiar with this. With his famous speech, I Have a Dream. When Dr. King came up with this particular speech, he actually believed in what he wanted to deliver. It was all about the people. And when you look at the number of people who attended this particular forum, I talked about 250,000, 250,000 people congregating in a square to listen to this man. These people, not only were they looking forward to hear his speech, but they believed in what Dr. King believed in. As such, they actually came in not because they just wanted to listen to him, but because whatever he had prepared to deliver was all about what they would like to see, a just country, and also a society where everyone is dignified in many ways. And the issue of civil rights, of course, were very critical in his speech. So this morning, allow me to, first of all, appreciate the KCA University for giving me this opportunity to come and have a word with you. So I want to thank the university for creating this space where creativity meets technology and where ideas are born, and where the future of Kenya's innovation and storytelling takes shape. I would like to hear from the Dean. Isn't it this space where future ideas are nurtured? We must give this an affirmative by appreciating the KCA University. Thank you. So today I want to speak about something deeply powerful, the role of film and creative arts in building our nation, growing our industries, and preserving the heartbeat of our culture. Of course, when you talk about this topic, we cannot forget about storytelling. And when you talk about storytelling, I would like to take us back to ancient days, where human beings are naturally storytellers or storytelling creatures. Long before cities were built or created governments, we told stories around fires, in songs, in dances, and throughout art. Stories have always been our way of making sense of the world, of connecting to each other, and of imagining what could be. And that is what the film and creative arts do for us today. They give us the power to imagine, to reflect, and to build. Film is not just an entertainment, but it is education, it is empowerment, and it is transformation, wrapped into one. When we tell stories, we are not just showing who we are, but we are shaping who we can become. How is film connected to the national development? In Kenya today, the creative sector is one of the most vibrant and untapped forces for development. Every film set, every music video, every animation studio is a mini economy, creating jobs, nurturing talent, and stimulating innovation. When a young filmmaker in Chuka picks up a camera and tells her story or his story, he or she is not only creating art, he's creating employment, inspiring others, and contributing to the economy. Think about what happens when the world watches Nairobi Half-Life or Supermodel or Disconnected. They see Kenya not through the lens of poverty or politics, but through the lens of creativity, talent, and authenticity. That is the power of film, and reframes how the world sees us and how we see ourselves. How is the creative arts and film a driver to growth within our industry? At Kenya Film Commission, we believe that every county in this space can be a creative hub, and every young person can be a storyteller. In this room, I know we have so many young people. I would like you to appreciate that you are naturally a storyteller, and take this as a positive vibe, because you being a storyteller, you should not be inhibited by anything to tell your story in whichever form or way that you want. We are building infrastructure to make that possible: film studios, post-production facilities, and film hubs in counties, so that creativity is not confined to Nairobi, but thrives in Turkana, Mombasa, Nyeri, Kisii, and other towns of this particular country. We are also working to make filmmaking easier, simplifying licensing, promoting Kenya as a filming destination, and supporting local productions through a film fund. And as technology evolves, so we should always remember that technology is driving how we do business and how we actually tell our stories. Today, a smartphone is a studio, a laptop is an editing suite, and the internet is your global stage. Basically, your market is in your hands. So you need to look at how to be able to capitalize on utilizing these particular tools to your advantage at any given time. We are witnessing the birth of a new creative generation, one that is bold, digital, and unstoppable. But beyond all this, or beyond economics, film and art hold something even more sacred, our identity. Every time a Kenyan story is told on screen, in song or through dance, we preserve a piece of who we are. Our languages, our values, and humor, our wisdom, they all live through stories that we tell. In a rapidly globalizing world, film reminds us we don't have to lose ourselves to be part of the world. We can share our heritage proudly through these technologies. Of course, not as copies of others, but as originals of ourselves. Let us strive to deliver originals of ourselves, because that's what will make us more authentic, and that's what will give the believability of our identity, and also to cement the why we are doing this. I spoke about Dr. Martin Luther King. The reason as to why I brought this fine gentleman up was because throughout my speech, I would like you to think about, whenever you are doing anything, please respond to the question why. Because when you respond to the question why, you will always get value, and you will always get people who believe in what you are doing, who will be able to act as your supporters, and you'll be able to succeed that way. About partnerships, I want to take this opportunity also to just remind us that partnerships are so important in a way that we must be able to work with collaborators. The Kenya Film Commission is eager to work with the KCA University and other institutions in this country in nurturing creative talent through mentorship and training, create innovation labs and incubators for film and digital media, building bridges between classroom and the real industry. Dr. Zippy, as you hone your students in class, they will be wholesome when they have the experience in the field. Kenya Film Commission is coming up as your bridge between classroom and the industry. So let's work together as we do this. To the students, your ideas, your creativity, your energy, that is fuel that will power this industry into the future. So please utilize your energy and your creativity to the whole you. Don't wait for permission to be creative or to create. Don't wait for the perfect camera or the perfect opportunity. Start with what you have, where you are, and tell the stories that matter to you. Because someone out there is waiting to hear your voice and to see your picture. So please just do it. Don't wait for somebody to tell you to do it. Because anything that you are forced to do, you will never do it perfectly. Anytime you do something willingly, that comes out in a very authentic way, and you will always be believed, and someone will be ready to pay you what you are worth because they believe in what you are doing. We must invest in policies and protect creatives, infrastructure and empowerment elements that add value to the film industry or the creative industry in general. Education is critical, and that's why your lecturers here are steadfast in giving you the right information that will be able to position you when you go out in the market to be able to build in the nation. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to also touch on something that is so fundamental. That at Kenya Film Commission, we are the team that rallies or rewards filmmakers in the market. And I would like to say this here today, that you have all been waiting for Kalasha. And shortly, we are going to announce which date of the month of March next year Kalasha is going to take place. So if you have a product, get prepared to present your product so that it can compete with others for an awesome award. Okay. Are you ready for Kalasha? Yes. Very good. So if you are, please give us stories that can compete. I know Dr. Zippy has some products. I believe your products will be seen in Kalasha. Karibu sana. Okay. As I said, we must invest in policies that protect creatives and also put up infrastructure that add value to what you are doing and give the right empowerment forum that will give our students room for education and equip them with both skills and courage. Be more than just a believer. We must believe in what we do, believe in our stories, believe in our talent, and believe that the future of Kenya is not only written in policy papers, it's written in scripts, songs, films, and dreams. So, ladies and gentlemen, film and the arts are not luxuries. They are actually soul of the nation. For a very long time, many bureaucrats have believed that when you talk about music, you talk about spoken word, you talk about film, this is just entertainment. But for those of us who believe in this industry, the creative industry is one of the fastest growing economies in the world today. And that's why every policymaker has to make the right choice and drive the creative economy to the pole position, because this is the only industry that drives all other sectors of the economy. And as we do this, the benefits will come unto us and our country will be able to grow. As we live here today, I challenge each one of us to nurture creativity wherever you find it, to support our storytellers, to celebrate our artists, and keep telling our Kenyan stories with pride. Because in the end, a nation that tells its own stories controls its destiny and its narrative. Let's make Kenya not just as a land of great athletes and entrepreneurs, but a land of great storytellers. Let us make our screens, our stages, and our canvases the mirrors that reflect the very best of who we are. I want to take this opportunity to thank you all for listening to me, and let's tell stories, because this is our future and this is the heart of our nation. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, a better round of applause for our guest. Yeah, at this point, we are going to have a tour of our exhibitions, and we'd like to ask our dean to lead the way so that we see what we have exhibited out here. We will definitely go to the stand of the Kenya Film Commission so that we can also see what they have. And don't go away. After that, we are going to have other guest speakers who are going to tell us about counseling and psychology if you're studying that. We are also going to have another speaker, Aida Chadota, was our alumni, who's going to tell us about her experience in the creative industry, and she's the founder of Kalaha Productions. We are also going to have a mental health talk by Ms. Gloria Ruhunga. She's a human rights advocate in mental health. So for now, let's have an exhibition. Kuna Indomie pitia hapo, it's free by the way, yeah? So you can go there and then just come back around here. Then we finish this program by exactly 1:30. We are going to have a film that we're going to screen from 12 and then done by our very own students, but it will be submitted for Kalasha. It's very good. So let's have a tour around and enjoy this space and come back. Thank you. This is going to take us around 30 minutes only because we need to be back in this room by 10:20. Thank you.
am happy and proud. I'm excited to welcome each one of you to this KCA University 4th Innovation Week, what we call the Innovation and Industry Summit Week.
We prepare the young students for the future. But you cannot have the future without the present. So their time is now.
Our theme this year is Innovate, Elevate, and Impact.
발명은 아무나 할 수 있거든요.
And so anyone can invent.
조금만 사고를 가지고 생각하면 발명할 수 있습니다.
And so if you think a little bit with contemplation, then you can invent.
The other lesson that we have learned today is the fact that you don't need to speak English to be an innovator. All right? So if you have to speak the Luo language, the Luya language, the Kiswahili, please do it. I will fund you from the Kenya National Innovation Agency.
I am happy and proud. I'm excited to welcome each one of you to this KCA University 4th Innovation Week, what we call the Innovation and Industry Summit Week.
We prepare the young students for the future. But you cannot have the future without the present. So their time is now.
Our theme this year is Innovate, Elevate, and Impact.
발명은 아무나 할 수 있거든요.
And so anyone can invent.
조금만 사고를 가지고 생각하면 발명할 수 있습니다.
And so if you think a little bit with contemplation, then you can invent.
The other lesson that we have learned today is the fact that you don't need to speak English to be an innovator. All right? So if you have to speak the Luo language, the Luya language, the Kiswahili, please do it. I will fund you from the Kenya National Innovation Agency.
am happy and proud. I'm excited to welcome each one of you to this KCA University 4th Innovation Week, what we call the Innovation and Industry Summit Week.
We prepare the young students for the future. But you cannot have the future without the present. So their time is now.
Our theme this year is Innovate, Elevate, and Impact.
발명은 아무나 할 수 있거든요.
And so anyone can invent.
조금만 사고를 가지고 생각하면 발명할 수 있습니다.
And so if you think a little bit with contemplation, then you can invent.
The other lesson that we have learned today is the fact that you don't need to speak English to be an innovator. All right? So if you have to speak the Luo language, the Luya language, the Kiswahili, please do it. I will fund you from the Kenya National Innovation Agency.
I am happy and proud. I'm excited to welcome each one of you to this KCA University 4th Innovation Week, what we call the Innovation and Industry Summit Week.
We prepare the young students for the future. But you cannot have the future without the present. So their time is now.
Our theme this year is Innovate, Elevate, and Impact.
발명은 아무나 할 수 있거든요.
And so anyone can invent.
조금만 사고를 가지고 생각하면 발명할 수 있습니다.
And so if you think a little bit with contemplation, then you can invent.
The other lesson that we have learned today is the fact that you don't need to speak English to be an innovator. All right? So if you have to speak the Luo language, the Luya language, the Kiswahili, please do it. I will fund you from the Kenya National Innovation Agency.
to the Innovation Week. I am sure we have participated in quite a number of events in the course of the week. Today is the day that has been set aside for the School of Education, Arts and Social Sciences, and I want to believe that almost all of us are from the School of Education, Arts and Social Sciences. As we gather here, this is an opportunity for us to celebrate our ideas, our imagination, and also the impact that we are going to make after the presentation of those ideas. So therefore, we would wish to work in a transformative manner where you as an individual, you work on yourself, you come up with an idea, an innovation that will be supported to move to the other level, especially with an intention to heal. Remember, we have counselors in our midst, and that's why we are here, so that we can come up with the models of how we can help people to heal. In our midst, I am sure we also have students in the creative industry. It's also an opportunity for us to come up with an voiced, or that can be talked about in a way that words may not be able to express. For those taking the Bachelor of Education degree, we are teachers, and you know the world is changing at a very fast rate. We are in the era of a lot of technological advancement. So it's a time for us to come up with innovative methods of teaching, which will make our teaching more interesting. So we have two guests who are very important for us, and I want to take this opportunity to welcome one of them. That is the CEO of the Kenya Counselors and the Kenya Counselors and Psychologists Association, Madam Rachel Keritha, who serves as a counselor, a trainer, and also a supervisor. For those students who are in the area of counseling psychology, I'm sure you understand very well the importance of supervision during the process of counseling. So without much ado, we invite Madam Keritha. I'm sure she has a lot to share with us here, and let us be open and be ready. So let us applaud her as she comes on stage, kindly.
Thank you very much. I'm delighted to be here to share a few things on the theme of the summit, innovation. And thank you for coming. I want to start by sharing briefly what is innovation. And I would connect it with counseling. Because like you've heard, I'm a psychologist. I also train psychology, and I also counsel. So innovation is the process of turning ideas, creative ideas, into solutions that add value. It's not just an invention, but creativity with purpose. And I want to quote Steve Jobs, who said, innovation... Okay, thank you, yes. Who said, innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower. And I want you to take note of that. So, why innovation matters in counseling? Somebody has said that there is a lot of technology. So, in counseling is evolving with new social and technological realities. So, innovation ensures services remain relevant and accessible. It's not just about technology, but it's about new approaches to human needs. And therefore, I can say, counselors are not just healers. They are innovators who turn compassion into systems that change lives. And having said that, we know very well that innovation has their stages. I'm sure you've done that. There is the ideation, there is the concept development, there is the prototyping, there is the testing and validation, and there is the implementation and scaling. So we can narrow it down to counseling. Like now, when we talk of ideation, we are supposed to find out or identify the gaps that are there in counseling. We observe some pain points like stigma. I don't know how many here can say comfortably, I want to go and see a counselor without getting stigma. You know what people say? You want to go and see a counselor, are you mad? Are you psychotic? But can we come to a place whereby, just like the way you can say I'm going to the hospital and nobody raises an eyebrow, can we come to such a position? So we are saying we need to identify those gaps. Limited access. Like I don't know how it happens here that if I feel I have an issue, I'm depressed, can I just walk in the counseling room and be attended to? I don't know how accessible it is. So I can ask, what problem in our field needs a creative solution? For example, do we have peer counseling clubs here? Do we have mental health awareness? You could be going through depression. You could be having anxiety and you are not even aware. Again, do we have digital counseling schedules, systems within this space? Then when we come to stage 2, when we talk of concept development and designing solutions, this is where we turn ideas into actionable models. For example, do we have trauma recovery group model for survivors? Every day we are hearing of trauma, day after day. Do we have such a system? Do we have self-care toolkit for counselors who are here? Those who are learning and probably who are helping the others. Do we have supervision protocol that probably can be done online for the counselors? And we need to ensure every idea aligns with community or client needs. Stage 3 to 4, prototyping and testing. That is trying, refining, and validating. Test innovations with small groups or pilot programs. We can collect feedback and adjust approaches. We can use data to validate the impact. For example, pilot a wellness club in one campus, maybe before we can do a national rollout. Then stage 5, the implementation and scaling, creating a sustainable impact, where you move from idea to institutionally supported systems. For example, partnering with schools, with maybe churches, with workplaces for mental health programs. Training peer facilitators or counselors to replicate models. Collaborate with ministries and professional bodies like ours for sustainability. And then, what are the enablers and what are the barriers when it comes to counseling innovation? The enablers will be support policy and collaboration, research, mentorship, and digital literacy. And then we have university versus industry partnerships. What would be the barriers, maybe you're asking? Stigma and resistance to change, limited resources or funding, weak research culture. And I want to encourage the students, all of us anyway, let's develop a culture of research. Things are changing. We cannot continue using the same interventions that we used years and years ago. We need to move on as time is moving. And let me give a few case examples. Counseling innovations in action. Healers also need healing, promoting counselor self-care. Every one of us needs self-care, whether you're a counselor or not. Even as a student, you need self-care. You know what we call the me time. You need it. for you to be mentally health. And we say health is not complete without mental health. If you are suffering from a mental health issue, I don't think even in your education you'll be able to do well. You can imagine if you are anxious and you have a paper to do, an exam to do, or you have a project to do. I know some of you could be going through a defense. Imagine how you feel when you are going for defense. A lot of anxiety. But we are saying, can we have a self-care that even if I'm anxious, I know I'll be able to tackle the issue at hand. Then counseling supervision as a quality assurance innovation. Because again, as counselors, you could be going through something and you could be triggered when you are helping maybe your fellow colleague or your another student. So that is why we emphasize that you need, as a counselor, to be supervised so that you are able also to offer help. And then community-based peer counseling networks. Like in this place, do we have peer counselors who can, because sometimes we feel, I don't want to go to my trainer, I don't want to go to that counselor because of stigma and what have you, but I can go to my fellow students and be able to be helped. Then use of the technology that we have, like WhatsApp or Telegram for psychoeducation and group support. Because if you are aware, these are the signs of depression, these are the signs of anxiety, these are the signs of this and this, and I can get help here, I think that would do very well. And a call to action, building a culture of innovation. So innovation in counseling begins with empathy. Empathy is when you try to put yourself in the frame of reference of the other person and then coming out and giving them feedback. So innovation begins with empathy and grows through collaboration. Then I urge you students, be curious, be bold if you want to be innovative. Create innovation hubs for psychosocial projects. Psychosocial projects. Psycho means mind. Social is relationships. Can we have such things? And then for professional bodies like us, we need to provide mentorship as well as feasibility. And then for the industry and government, invest in scalable mental health programs. So our next big innovation in counseling might be a new way of touching hearts and healing minds. And I want to rest my case there, and thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, Rachel, for those powerful insights. I am sure we've gathered a lot. Mental health issues are on the rise. When I was in school, my professor told me that everyone at any one time is struggling with a psychological disorder. True or false? You don't have to be sick and admitted at Mathare Mental Health Institute in order for you to be declared psychologically unfit. Even when you get late to come to class, that's a psychological disorder that is disturbing you. Anything that robs away your joy, that is a psychological issue. So thank you so much. I request that we applaud Rachel once again because of that powerful presentation. Kindly. Thank you. Now, I want to take this opportunity to invite our very own Gloria. Gloria has been our student. She's a human rights, mental health. So you can imagine of what she has to share with us. So help me to invite her on stage so that we can also learn from her. Gloria, it's your time. Kindly applaud her. Receive her with joy so that, yes. Thank you. Take it up.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Are you surprised? Why? I know you'll be surprised. What name did you expect the dean to say? You expected her to say George, right? No, George, I'm Gloria. I'm one of your very own. I'm a student here at KCA, and I'm doing Bachelor's of Arts in Counseling Psychology. So, mnipigie makofi bana. So, like the dean said, my name is Gloria Luhunga. I'm a student here at KCA, and I serve at the Kenya National Commission on Human Rights as a human rights officer, as well as a mental health advocate. And I wear many caps, but today, as a mental health advocate. And I am very much honored to share this platform with you during this Innovation Week. And for real, can proceed. I'm told I'm given only 20 minutes. Zippy, come on. Why can't I get 40 minutes? I have a lot to share. Yeah. And personally, I take this space, as you can see my presentation. Next slide, please. Actually, I can imagine what people have benefited from since this innovation began, right? This is the last day, and I'm imagining how this space is it's all right. I'm imagining how this space celebrates ideas, creativity, and transformation. We know as innovators, we come up with ideas, and once you come up with an idea, it leads to creativity, right? You come up with an idea, then it transforms to creativity. After creativity, transformation, right? Are we there? Proceed next, Sally, please. Yeah, that's what I prepared. Innovation means to think differently. And as we think differently, we challenge the ordinary. What I mean, as intersex individuals in Kenya, we are recognized as the third sex category in MAC, you know? Okay, thank you. I know many of you will be surprised when I say intersex because you are not conversant with it, but intersex is an individual born with biological sex characteristics that do not fit into the binary of either male or female. I know you saw it in the census, right? 2019. How many saw it in the census 2019? A few. But it's something that the government has embraced. This is a person born that cannot fit into the binary of either male or female. I'm an intersex person. That's why you were surprised when you heard the dean calling me Glory. My legal documentation, everything is Glory. You know, I'm an intersex person. So, you can see, we need to embrace intersex persons in Kenya. We are not talking about sexual orientation. I know many of you mshakimbia huko. When someone mentions intersex, wengine mnashakimbia huko maneno ya sexual orientation. We are not soggy. We are biologically born. I did not choose to be intersex. I was automatically born as an intersex. And when you look at the theme of this innovation, it is innovate, elevate, and impact. So when it comes to advancing the rights of intersex persons in Kenya, I want to encourage you, or rather to urge you, as innovators, as fellow students, friends, the community, institutions, I want to urge you to embrace inclusion when it comes to advancing the rights of intersex persons. How? Innovators come up with ideas, and we can embrace inclusion of advancing the rights of intersex persons through awareness. You know, coming up with different tools to ensure that these tools embrace diversity. You know, as intersex persons. When you create awareness, ensure you make an inclusion of intersex persons. We are there, we do exist, the government is embracing us. Some of us got the opportunities we are doing because of affirmative action, because of being intersex. We serve in the government representing the intersex community to ensure that the laws, the policies, the communities and institutions embrace intersex. Right? So when you look at the Mental Health Act 2022, it aligns clearly with the Constitution of Kenya, especially Article 27, which says that nobody should be discriminated on the basis of sex, right? Do you know the Constitution? On the basis of sex, on the basis of race, color. And so it aligns very well with the Constitution of Kenya. And therefore, when you look at some policies, laws, they embrace intersex. Like the Constitution of Kenya, when you look at the Children's Act 2022, when you look at the Intersex Persons Bill, which we have already finished public participation, it's still pending before the Office of Attorney General. We want to ensure that we all embrace intersex. And as innovators, we need to come up with ideas. We need to come up with tools that will ensure that we include intersex. We always say, no leaving anyone behind, right? And so let's not leave intersex individuals behind. Like I said earlier, you do not choose to be intersex, you are born intersex. You are born between male and female. In brief, you possess both the qualities, or rather the characteristics of male and female. You can see my presentation. The Mental Health Act aligns very well with the Constitution of Kenya. And for innovators, we want you to create solutions that are, ensure that mental well-being of everybody is in place, including the intersex. Develop tools and mindset to ensure we heal and empower as well as promote inclusion. Next one, please. When you go to elevate is to rise, right? And for you to rise high, you ensure you support others, you lift others. For Gloria to be here, it means someone had to hold my hand. Wewe pali umefika hapa, unaweza sema ni kwa uwezo wako wewe peke yako. Si lazima kuna watu walikushika mkono, sio? So, as an individual, as innovators, as counselors, psychologists, please ensure that when you rise high, ensure you lift others. What we call these mentorship programs, peer-to-peer support. As innovators, do you have this peer-to-peer support as Innovation Club members? Do you rise alone, or when you rise, or rather, you don't look behind? We do not need to leave anyone behind. Ensure that when you rise, lift others. Let's work as a team. Let's ensure that we work as a collective strength, because innovation, we must work together. To come up with ideas, you can't implement them alone. You must ensure you work with others, work with institutions, be it public and private, work with fellow innovators from other industries to ensure that we achieve our common goal together. I know at KCA University we have Innovation Club, and I know maybe you have wellness check-ins. Maybe you'll tell us later whether you have mental health check-ins, you have mentorship programs. In the psychology department, I know we have mentorship programs, and I want to thank the KCA University, because there is a time I was there in KCA University. Sorry to say this, Dr. Susan. There is a time KCA advertised peer-to-peer what? The other day, yes. So I was there in the university, and I applied as an intersex. I wanted to see whether the university will give me an opportunity. And luckily, they gave me the opportunity. And unfortunately, I was very much committed. Ilikuwa cost kazi, singe manage. And I communicated. And I want to thank the lecturers of KCA University. Why? For every lesson I attend, or other lectures, each lecturer always gives me at least a few minutes to sensitize my fellow students about the rise of intersex. When the lecturer says, ladies and gentlemen, I say, please wait. Why are you leaving out the intersex? Because I do exist. Even does your KCA forms inclusive? Do you put male, female, or rather you just say male, female, you leave intersex? You need to embrace. You see those small things for us intersex community, we celebrate them. Mimi nikiingia pale hivi naenda kujaza form nione male female hakuna intersex, I raise it up. Mpaka UN level they know. Huwa nawaambia hapana, you must include intersex because it is not our making. The government has embraced. We see policies in Kenya embracing intersex. We see resolution 552 of African Union on what it tells the member state to embrace intersex. We see resolution 55 of the United Nations, how it wants this member states to do what? To stop stigma and discrimination against intersex people, especially in mental health. Many of we intersex persons, we face stigma and discrimination from our very own people, families. When a mother gets birth to an intersex child, everybody expects it will be male or female. When you are born intersex, now the family, the mother will be told that this one is witchcraft. These are just the myths and misconceptions surrounding intersex. The marriage in Arabica, why? Because they think the mother did witchcraft. The father runs away, leaves the mother. If you look at many intersex adults and youths, they were raised by single parent, the mother. Baba anatoroka. Then, after kuzaliwa, you come up now facing challenges in education. Unaenda shule, people expect Gloria to kuinama, to squat when, peeing. But Gloria is standing in the urinary, Wanashindwa hii namna gani, wanakuchunguza. We have, when you look at the research we have done as government, many intersex persons drop out of school because of the stigma and discrimination they are subjected to by fellow students, the teachers. There is low level of awareness. We have tried as a government, but bado. We don't want to do like South Africa. South Africa, they ran to pass intersex law before sensitizing the public. So they are getting backlash. So in Kenya, we are taking our time. We are still in consultation with different members of parliament, committees in the parliament to ensure that they well understand intersex. Once they understand, when we will take the bill to the parliament, it will be easier for members of parliament to pass it. Then President ataweka sahi, and it's enacted to be a law. So we don't want to rush and pass laws before people understand intersex. I know it's just a matter of time. So as youths, universities and industries, you have a critical role to play to ensure that mental health is integrated in all sectors. I know the government is doing something to ensure that we have counselors in every institution. Where I serve, we don't have psychologists, but we do hire one when we go for team building or when we go for retreat, different departments and divisions. We always hire psychologists during that. Proceed. The next slide. I'm rushing because of time. Okay, as innovators, are you creating digital platforms to offer, mental health support? Like psychology, I know we have many psychologists here, fellow students are here, I know you are doing a lot of work to ensure that, you support people who have mental health issues. And for a leader, you cannot support someone when you are low. When you are not healthy in mind, you cannot support someone. Mgonjwa hawezi tibu mgonjwa, si ndio? Lazima uhakikishe you are okay. You must be first, take care of yourself first before you take care of others. So as leaders, as psychologists, as innovators, even that innovator, the ideas you come up with, you must be healthy in mind to be able to come up with a great idea, You can't come up with an idea when you are not healthy in mind. You must ensure you are healthy in mind. And like my fellow speakers said, you must collaborate with other industry leaders to ensure that you promote even the workplace policies. Do you even have workplace policies at your workplaces? Mental health policies. Where I serve, we have. I know KCA has very good policies because we have a whole department of mental health. Do you design inclusive spaces? I want you in your little position you get, like the way chiefs do. We always tell chiefs, kwa ile baraza, ambia mtu what about intersex. When you tell Gloria something, Gloria will tell Dr. Susan will tell it's down. You find out what the whole family knows. The whole village ward, community, constituency, right? So let's design spaces. Let's make these spaces and environments conducive for intersex persons to thrive. We said we do not need to leave anyone behind. And actually, innovation has the power to impact hearts and systems. Innovators have the power to do what? To enact, to change the systems. When you advocate for the rights of intersex, you ensure that the policies are changed. If we have policies that are discriminating, you ensure that these policies are what? Are advocating or rather supporting intersex, our rights. Si tulisema sisi wote tuko na equal rights. When you look at Universal Declaration of Human Rights, we are all equal in dignity and rights. And there is no health without mental health. Yapo tunakubali. There is no health without mental health. And my rights ends where your rights begin. Tunakubaliana hiyo. My rights ends where your rights begin. You do not need to discriminate someone on the basis of sex. Don't be quick in judging people, you know. Don't be quick in judging people. Psychologists, we know this. We don't judge people because we deal with a lot of clients. We are very confidential. We create an environment whereby a client can share, you know, the experience, and we collaborate to ensure that they heal. We do psychoeducation, you know. So when you find out someone akisema wale watu wa vitu mbili, wale watu wa shemale, mkataze hapana, si hiyo, intersex wanaitwa intersex. Some call us hermaphrodites. That is a derogative name. That's why it was changed from hermaphrodite to intersex. So innovation is good when, it will be good when it transforms the world. When innovation does not feature mental wellness, then it becomes burnout. But if it's well designed, then it transforms the world through the mental wellness programs. Next one, please. When you look at the mental health and foundation, it's very, mental health, this is the conclusion. Mental health is the foundation of every great idea, invention, and movement. As innovators, as psychologists, as students, as leaders, I know everybody has a role to play. Whether you have a position somewhere or not, whether you are a student or not, you have a role to play. So mental health is the foundation of every great idea. Like I said earlier, as an innovator, just to come up with that great idea, you must be healthy in mind. And once you are healthy in mind, you will come up with a great idea. You will invent a lot of things. And there will be a lot of movements to be formed or rather opened when we are healthy in what? In mind. So when we protect mental health, we say we are protecting the very source of innovation. So as we celebrate this 4th Innovation Week here at KCA, I want you to ask yourself, you know, innovation, or rather to innovate is to challenge the stigma. We want you to challenge the stigma that intersex people are facing in the community. Be our champion. Be the one to advocate for our rights. Stand up for someone's rights. Be kind to everyone. Leave no one behind, you know. And when it comes to Elevate, let's start the dignity. We are all equal in rights and dignity. Hakuna mtu mwenye ako na haki mingi kuliko mwingine. Our number one citizen, the president, mimi, wewe, sisi wote haki zetu ni sawa. As human rights, we say we are all in rights and dignity. Then when it comes to impact, you know, we need to build a society where everyone can thrive. You know, it's so bad to see someone discriminating another on the basis of sex. Someone discriminating another or rather spreading bad information against the other just on the basis of who they are. You know, let's not be the first people to burn the bush. Let's be, you know, be the ones who, what do we call, wale wanapatanishanga watu, mediators, you know. Let's be good mediators. Let's create an environment where everyone can thrive. Let's make an environment conducive for everyone to improve and make changes, you know. Let's innovate with empathy. And by the way, Mr. Munione Uruma. Sometimes I went somewhere and I sensitize people say, oh, Paul, Gloria, utakuwa tu sawa. Why are you saying sorry to me? I don't want you to sympathize with me. Am I disabled? Am I disabled? Mnaona sina mkono, sina mguu. Sie niko na kila kitu. And I can work. Intersex people can work. You know, we can work, we can do any kind of job. We are able. So don't sympathize with us. We want you to empathize with us. The same way psychologists, we empathize with clients. Empathize with us. Work with us in the journey. If I say I want to, you know, progress in, like I said, I want to do a master's here at KCA. Nafanya diploma, sorry, nafanya degree. I will do master's here at KCA. What I want you to support me is to munishike mkono, si munanihurumia. Mnahurumia mtu mwenye anajua kujituma. Mimi ni mtu najua kujituma, so you don't need to sympathize with me. Empathize with us, you know. And let's elevate with purpose. The same way we innovate with empathy. Let's, you know, elevate with purpose. Let's rise with purpose, you know. And again, let's impact with humanity. We always say apply human rights-based approach. The Panther, participation. In your participation, are you bringing everyone on board? Accountability. Are you accounting for your mistakes? Ukifanya makosa usilaumu watu. You know, non-discrimination. Don't discriminate people. Transparency. Are you transparent in everything you are doing? You know? Empowerment. Are you empowering someone somewhere? Are you even part of, you know, these peer-to-peer support groups? You know, mentorship programs. Ensure you mentor someone. Usikue ule unasonga juu unaenda kabisa unasahau wenye wako nyuma. Apply human rights-based approach. Principles everywhere. You know? And rule of law. Are you adhering to the rule of the land? The Constitution of Kenya, the supreme law in this Kenya. You know, adhere to that. That's Panther, the human rights-based approach principles. So when I conclude by saying that, let's embrace, you know, to innovate, let's rethink about inclusion of intersex individuals and the rights of intersex individuals in Kenya. When it comes to elevate, you know, let's ensure that we amplify voices. The little opportunity you get, tell someone about intersex. You might take this as a joke, but one day there is a parent whom we went in Kihanja Kisii, we sensitized the Ngao, National Government Administration Officer, kina chief, sub-chief, hao. Sasa akachukulia tu mzaa. So after 2 weeks tulitafutwa kwa simu, anasema, mtoto msichana wangu amepata mtoto intersex. Alitutafuta. After ametufanyia tu mchezo, anaona tunapiga tu story, and we are saying things that are very serious. I'm talking about human rights issues, linking it to mental health. How people discriminate intersex persons. How, as a psychologist, you should be culturally sensitive when offering psychosocial support to clients. Don't be the first one to judge the client, because you'll be, don't impose how you are raised on the client. That's, for example, Gloria nimeingia session. Instead of the counselor, instead of the counselor, rather my supervisor. Very soon I'll be going to do on the field my practicum, you know. So instead of my supervisor or other fellow counselor kuniona kama a human being, yeye sasa ataanza kunijudge. Na baadaye mbona unaitwa Gloria? Sasa unataka kuanza kuleta discussion ya human rights kwa counseling session. It will be impossible. As a counselor, let's not impose. Let's not impose. Let's ensure that we are language sensitive. Tutumie language yenye ina dignify human life. You know? Let's respect people's dignity. I leave you with a quote from Dr. Jane. What you do makes a difference. Yes, it makes, and you have to decide what kind of difference you want to make. Siko tu clear? What you do makes a difference. As an innovator, whatever you do, the ideas you innovate, how you rise by lifting others, the impact you bring on people's life is a difference you are making in the community. It's the difference you are making in institutions. It's the difference you will make in practice and policy and practice. Now, it's your choice to decide what kind of difference you want to make. It's up to you. Zipi, my time is over, ama niendele? Niendele? Zipi ananiambia time yangu imeisha. So, thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Let's give a better round of applause to Gloria. Yeah, Gloria Ruhunga is one brave person. We have another speaker, Chadota. Kindly let us have a seat. Hey, Vijana. Okay, the ones who are seated on that side, kindly come closer this way. We have the next performance. Chadota is going to give us a performance. Okay, let's come closer, the ones who are in. Can we close the door now? All right. Chadota is going to give us a short performance piece. And Chadota is one of our alumni students here who graduated with a Bachelor of Arts in Performing Arts and Film. Thank you.
Hey everyone. I've gotten when everyone has left, but I promise I'll try to be as entertaining as possible. My name is Chadota Ida. I am a performing artist. I have a company called Kalaha. And since we are innovating and we are impacting, I'll start by doing a performance, since that's what I do. Now there's pressure because everyone has left and now it's few people and now, anyways, here goes. The piece I'm performing is a monologue from a piece called Running for My Life, which is the story of Agnes Tirop. At a witch trial in 1593, the investigating lawyer, a married man, apparently discovered a clitoris for the first time. He identified it as a devil's tit, sure proof of the witch's guilt. It was a little lump of flesh in manner sticking out as if it had been to a tit, to the length of ½ inch, which the Gaola, perceiving at first sight, meant not to disclose because it's joining to so secret a place which is not decent to be seen. Yet in the end, not willing to conceal so strange a matter, he showed it to various bystanders. The bystanders had never seen anything like it. The witch was convicted. On 13th July 1991, 71 girls were raped and killed at St. Kizito Primary School for declining to participate in a strike organized by the boys in the school. The deputy principal, Joyce Kithir, said, "The boys never meant any harm against the girls. They just wanted to rape." It's 2025, 65 years after Kenya got its independence. But the women could not afford to be independent and walk on Biashara Street in a miniskirt without being harassed. Hannah Wendot Cheptumo, a nominee for Gender Cabinet Secretary, responded to the 129 femicide cases recorded last year and the 179 femicide cases recorded between January 2025 and March 2025 by saying, if a woman is educated, chances are that they will receive some of these privileges. So we need to encourage our girls, but the girls who are in universities, they are educated. They're educated, but those ones are looking for money. We are looking for money. Women like me have had their tongues chopped off for trying to speak up for themselves. Women like me have been crippled for trying to stand up for themselves. Here, to be a woman is to live in fear that anyone can do anything to you anywhere, and you will take them nowhere. Thank you. Thank you for staying. I think this can work. It is working. Okay, here it feels more important. As I said, my name is Chadota Ida. I'm a performing artist. I'm an alumni of KCA University. I was here from 2021, and I graduated last year. I did my degree in performing arts and film technology, and I majored in performing arts. And what I did is a piece called Running for My Life, as I mentioned. I shared some links with the tech guy. I don't know if they're okay. I'm making eye contact with the tech people. This piece was first performed here at KCA University, and I want to show you the first video. Cool or not cool? Oh, there we go. Okay, it's being seen there. Do we have sound? Or is that a myth? Okay.
I come from a family of runners, and we run from a lot of things. I love being in love. I love seeing people in love. I love being loved. What do you think I did? Do you think I went back? Yes. Of course I went back. Babe, I'm willing to work on us. It's not you, it's me. Anyway, mama, mnamuona hapa. Huyu pia alikuwa mkimbiaji.
Okay, so that piece is by itself my debut with what I've been performing. I did my degree, I got it, I graduated in July, then I came to the world and I was like, wow, there are some things we weren't taught. It's a bit tougher than I expected it. I started a company called Kalaha, which does a lot of Kenyan stories. Because I was going to the National Theatre and all I was seeing was the Cinderellas and the Beauty and the Beast. And although those are okay, I feel like more Kenyan stories need to be told. So we did a piece called Repeat After Me, which was a piece tackling on the effects of colonialism right now, called Ukoloni Mambo Leo, and also mental health. We did that, performed it at Alliance Francaise. I have to mention, the only way I got Alliance Francaise is from a competition that I did here at KCA University with Moliere, and then I won the space because I'm dope like that. And then did that, finished, performed it in Kid Fest as well. Then this year we were working on this piece. So I first performed this piece here at KCA University. It was my final project, and I happen to have my lecturer here. She's called Sarah Masese. I'll just ask her to do a wave, you know, like in churches where we say, yes, 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 yes. I have to thank Masese because through her, she pushed me to do the piece, and now the piece has really evolved. I performed it here, then I performed it in Chemi Chemi restaurant, which is on Kingara Road, and I'm gonna share a highlight video of the same. So actually, that was the highlight performance. That was not the Chemi Chemi one, but he'll play the Chemi Chemi one, I'm sure. That was when the piece first did its international tour in Kigali at the Ubuntu Festival, and that was really good. I don't have much to say about that. I just like that the piece got to tour and we transcended borders and we got to, you know, rebrand ourselves to fit that audience. The last video that I'm going to share is now the Chemi Chemi one. Silence. Yes, there it is. we run from a lot of things.
Nitakuvunja vunja. Unasikia? Mimi sishtuki.
That's it from me. Thank you so much for staying this long. I am going to pose it if anyone has a question in the audience. Perfect. Silence means no questions. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much, Adota. Yeah, thanks for ending this event with a performance. At least we have something to at least jog our mind, reflecting. Those are very reflective pieces, and we are very proud of the work you're doing there, because that is what we call innovation in the creative arts. Yeah, because you are doing something beyond the normal plays and skits. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, we are going to take a short break, and then we are going to have a film screening here from our final year students. It's going to be screening from now at 12:30 until 1. Yeah, so we are going to have the lunch hour session from now until 2 p.m. And during that time, we're going to be screening one of our very good student projects that happened last semester. They even screened it in the cinemas. So if you're here, we'll still have that. Meanwhile, at KCA University, we are very good with gifting our guests. So we are going to gift our visitors. Susan, we'll allow you to take that. Yeah, thank you very much. We have our alumni also. We are going to gift her in a second. We are getting for her special alumni gift. Just 1 minute. Yeah, the corporate office is getting it. Just 1 minute.
I am happy and proud. I'm excited to welcome each one of you to this KCA University 4th Innovation Week, what we call the Innovation and Industry Summit Week.
We prepare the young students for the future. But you cannot have the future without the present. So their time is now.
Our theme this year is Innovate, Elevate, and Impact.
발명은 아무나 할 수 있거든요.
And so anyone can invent.
조금만 사고를 가지고 생각하면 발명할 수 있습니다.
And so if you think a little bit with contemplation, then you can invent.
The other lesson that we have learned today is the fact that you don't need to speak English to be an innovator. All right? So if you have to speak the Luo language, the Luya language, the Kiswahili, please do it. I will fund you from the Kenya National Innovation Agency.
I am happy and proud. I'm excited to welcome each one of you to this KCA University 4th Innovation Week, what we call the Innovation and Industry Summit Week.
We prepare the young students for the future. But you cannot have the future without the present. So their time is now.
Our theme this year is Innovate, Elevate, and Impact.
발명은 아무나 할 수 있거든요.
And so anyone can invent.
조금만 사고를 가지고 생각하면 발명할 수 있습니다.
And so if you think a little bit with contemplation, then you can invent.
The other lesson that we have learned today is the fact that you don't need to speak English to be an innovator. All right? So if you have to speak the Luo language, the Luya language, the Kiswahili, please do it. I will fund you from the Kenya National Innovation Agency.
I am happy and proud. I'm excited to welcome each one of you to this KCA University 4th Innovation Week, what we call the Innovation and Industry Summit Week.
We prepare the young.
I am happy and proud. I'm excited to welcome each one of you to this KCA University 4th Innovation Week, what we call the Innovation and Industry Summit Week.
Spirits of the old, come, seal this bond. Mother of the earth, accept our offering. Spirit of the old, Mother of the earth, come to us.
The prophecy shall be fulfilled. My house is prepared.
Spirit of the old, Mother of the earth, come to us.
When I wear my girls with this new outfit, found me a better love up in that shit. Now you're tossing and turning and crying while I'm sipping and whining and grinding. You didn't value me, and now you begging me. No, I will come back.
fashion is nice. Yeah. Nini hizo? Chakula si kila kitu. There's someone. Oh, yeah. Ah, my sweet boy. You're finally home.
Hi, Auntie.
How was your trip? I will heat up some water for you to clean up. You know, cleanliness is next to godliness.
I know, Auntie. Don't bother. I'll clean up later. My journey was long, but I've come with Mara. She's going to stay with us for a while.
Oh, meet Nama. She is Sister Abby's daughter, the one I was telling you about.
So what's your zodiac?
What's that? Don't look at me, doctor. Adam, will you show me the washroom?
I was actually getting some drinking water.
Hey, Adam. No, you can show her the washroom, then you can come for drinking water in the pantry. So.
Okay. Mara, come sit. Here's some water.
It was a safe place, it was a quiet place, Adam. He didn't tell me it was going to be a homecoming party.
I'm pretty sorry. I know this is not the best place to be right now, but you need to trust me. You'll be safe here. Okay.
Prodigal son return.
Hello, welcome to this restaurant. I'd like to take your order. What you like? Whiskey. What about you? What about you? I'll be back shortly.
After I left, I got caught up in the
We get it, Adam. For the time of your life. That's great.
I'll be back. Mother, what's going on? I haven't seen you quiet since ever.
It's nothing, Adam.
Don't give me that. I know you too well. Peter seems different. We seem different. Listen, I came back because I wanted to see the both of you, especially you, Mother, to make sure that you're fine. Are you? I've known you long enough to know that you wouldn't choose water over wine. And you're pregnant. Wait. Are you pregnant? That's beautiful. Does he know?
What's going on here?
We're just catching up. It's been a while.
Come on, pick him up.
Mara, what happened?
It's nothing, I'm fine.
This isn't nothing. Did he do this? I'm going to talk to him. This has to stop.
There's nothing you can do. He's my husband. Till death do us part.
I can't just stand by and watch him hurt you. Can't believe you still have this scarf. Do you remember what I said to you the last time I gave it to you?
It will keep me warm and safe.
And I meant it. We'll get through this together. I'm here. I'm going to help you, okay? Okay?
Haya, so hapo tuelewane. Next week assignment mnipatie. Naweza enda.
I need some money.
Money. What for?
To get my hair fixed and my nails done. Come on.
Who's there?
Hey, baby. Nini?
Na napeleka kuna amsi huko.
You disgust me, Peter. Don't act innocent. Mara's pregnant and this is what you do. Playing sugar daddy with your students.
What are you talking about? That's not true.
Wait. What? She's pregnant. You promised me you'd leave her.
Baby, I didn't know.
You didn't know?
Yeah.
We're done. Sawa, we're done. I didn't sign up for this
Baby,
mess.
wait. Baby.
You don't have to stay here. I've packed all the bags. We'll get through this together, but we have to leave now, okay?
Where do you think you're going?
We're just going for a drive. I don't need somewhere.
You think I'm crazy? You think you can just come back and take what's mine? You're not taking her.
No one's taking anything. Mara needs some space. You need to sober up and think about what you've done.
What I've done? What I've done is I've given her everything. Given her home. I've given her life. You are a fool, Adam. She's mine.
Life. You're not God. And she wants to choose, not you.
Please stop!
You'll never hurt her again.
You will regret this. Both of you. You're gonna wish you never came back.
Where are we going? We can't just wander the streets like this.
I know somewhere we'll be fine. I promise.
Something's wrong. It hurts.
Help! Help! Someone help us! Help! Someone help us! Mara! Mara! Mara!
Mara, I'm Dr. Elvis. I'm so sorry. You've had a miscarriage. Everything will survive. The blood showed high lead levels, which may have contributed.
I don't remember taking anything like that.
That's okay. We'll test for the source. The good news is you're now stable, out of danger, and ready for discharge. We'll arrange counseling to help you through this.
so sorry. Can't imagine the pain you're going through. I never wanted this to happen.
You said you were bringing us somewhere safe, Adam. You promised. How could you let this happen?
You're right to be angry. I hate that I let you down. I don't know what happened, Mara, but I swear I thought we would be safe here. Can you tell me what you need? I still want to help, even if I messed up.
I left everything. And now, my baby is gone. This is on you.
I thought I was doing the right thing, bringing us here. And I'm going to do whatever it takes to make things right. Mara, I love you. Doctor Evans, this isn't right. But I was fine this morning. I need to know whether I might have given her something. Mr. Hart,
I know that this news is devastating. The traces of lead in her blood acted as an endocrine disruptor, interfering with hormones like progesterone and estrogen, which are crucial for maintaining pregnancy.
What's Zodiac saying? And is there another way if this method fails?
Take this. Adam must drink this water for him to fall in love with you. How much should I give to him for it to work?
As much as it takes. Drown him in it if that is what it takes.
You must be careful, Nama. The spiritual is unpredictable.
Don't you think your house is ready?
This is the way holy women of the past submitted to the oath and to their husbands. You are their daughter if you don't give way to fear.
I am ready.
How are you holding up? Are you okay? Your mom sent me to check on you.
Yeah, I guess. Unspoken.
You don't have to go through this alone. I'm always here because you need everything.
Thanks.
You look pale. Here. I'm sad. What?
Hi, cousin.
What are you doing here?
The hospital called me first. I mean, I'm still legally married to her.
Stay away from her.
That's the baby. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I didn't tell you about the pregnancy.
Don't apologize. We're gonna get through this together.
Don't listen to him, Mara. Stay with me.
No, Adam. At least my husband is trying to make things right. Just go. Go and never come back. Everything okay?
Yeah, of course. Everything is fine. Just wanted to rest somewhere where you're comfortable.
The potion will not work if Adam is drunk. You do not prepare your house well.
Abby must be punished.
It's not over. Let's focus on what Nama can still do.
Shame! Shame. Shame.
Shame.
Please.
Shame.
Please. We are sisters. Shame. I'll talk to Nama.
Shame on you.
Adam. Adam, look at me.
I'm so sorry.
Adam. It's me, Nama.
It's my fault. I let the put you down.
Adam, it's me.
Myra,
Please forgive me.
Adam.
Oh, no, sorry. Let me clean up.
I just need a minute.
No.
Disgusting. You can do this. So, where were we? Adam. Adam.
She's mine. I want to lose her to that fool.
Good morning, Sleeping Beauty.
My head.
Stay put. Let me get you some painkillers.
Adam!
Hey, my son, are you okay? We'll go clean up. Alafu, I'm about to start the service out front. Could you be a dear and film it for me? Okay, thank you. Mwende utoe ipo.
You need to move on.
Peter? Peter? Peter?
I want to hear you.
What's happening? Please untie me. Please.
That is not going to happen.
What? Why? What are you going to do to me?
We broke our oath, Mara. But don't worry. I'm gonna fix it.
Please stop. Please. Ah! No. Leave me alone. Ah! No.
I'm scared. I'm only doing this because I love you.
The Korean. Still standing, I'd like to request Dr. Cecilia, ready to give us a word of prayer.
Let's bow our hands and pray. Father, in the name of Jesus, we thank you, we honor you, we glorify the name. Thank you because you have been with us from the time we started to this evening, Jehovah. We have seen a lot of innovations. May you take them to the next level because you are the biggest innovator. We thank you, we honor you. For in Jesus' name we pray and believe.
We can have a seat. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the closing ceremony of the 4th KCA University Innovation Week and Industry Summit. This is going to be a ceremony where we are going to award our winners from every school within the university for exemplary work that they've done, innovations in different spheres. I'd like to recognize the presence of all our guests. I'd like to recognize the presence of Professor Vincent Onyuera, that is the DVC Research, Innovation and Outreaches, KCA University. Thank you for honoring this event, and he is going to be representing our Vice Chancellor and CEO, Professor Isaiah Wakindiki. So don't wait, the VC is here already. Msiangalie VC hafiki. VC yako hapa, sawa sawa? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so to warm us up a bit, there's a song when you were kids, it used to go, akiri kiki, then you do nyofu nyofu, then para para, okay? So, this group, you do akiri kiki, then the middle group you do nyofu nyofu, then bara bara. Are we together? Okay, let's start. We're going to do that. 1, 2, 3. Now, give it some rhythm, some life, passion, So faster. Akirikikiki. Let's go. Haya, sasa msingoje. Akirikiriki. Nyofu nyofu. Bara bara. Sawa. Let's go. Haya. Inakaa huku ni CS, that is School of Business, that is SOT. So, represent yourself well, guys, okay? Haya, akirikiriki. Again? So when that song was done, after that we say, pesa, pesa, pesa posa, pesa. Mnaikumbuka sasa? Okay, this is innovation. Innovation is a... So we are going to do that. We are going to do it thrice. Akirikiriki, nyovu nyovu, barabara 3 times. Then we say, pesa, pesa, pesa posa, pesa. Are we together? Let's start. SOT, Cs, SOB, Then, Najua, I can see the people who don't like money like me. Yeah, but ladies and gentlemen, we are so honored to be here. The university is a big place and it has a big cake that not only one person can consume. And so in this closing ceremony, we have got Professor Vincent Onywera sitting in for the VC and CEO, Professor Isaiah Wakindiki. We also have the DVC Academic and Student Affairs, Professor Bagaka. And we also have the DVC Finance Planning, PESA. Professor Damiana Kieti in the house. And we also have our guests. We are going to take time to introduce our guests one by one. So I'd like to welcome the Dean, Research, Innovation and Outreaches, Professor Lucy Waruguru, to give us brief remarks.
So to the university leadership, to our chief guest, Dr. Robin Mbugwa, the CEO of Anti-Counterfeit Authority, to all our distinguished guests and ecosystem players from academia, industry, and the government, to our staff, students, and innovators, good afternoon. Good afternoon once again. Yeah, so we are coming to the close of the 4th KCA University Innovation and Industry Summit. And throughout these 3 days, we have seen the power of collaboration at work. As I stand here, I am full of pleasure and gratitude. I'm full of pride at having seen that interplay of innovation and support from the ecosystem players, mentors, and staff. And I really want to voice my appreciation during this closing ceremony. So I would like to thank our host, the VC and CEO, for having hosted this event and even for having made it happen at all. I want to thank the DVC, Rio, who has spearheaded the event. The organizing committee has been very instrumental here. We have partners, sponsors, speakers, participants. We even had food providers. Yeah, there was a pep tank that came. We had Indomie, and our students have been well fed. I really want to voice my appreciation there. Your commitment, your energy, your passion, and even the innovation is something that we've not seen in the past 3 innovations. This is something that is completely new, and it shows that we have really grown in this innovation week. So it has really been full of ideas and inspiration. So to our students and young innovators, it is very important that what you have showcased during this innovation week, and of course some of you have participated in hackathons, you're going to win prizes. And here, this is just the beginning. It is really the time to ignite your curiosity and to do this. So as we close the chapter of the 4th Innovation Week and Industry Summit, it's important that we carry forward what we have brought during these 3 days. We have defined here be the growth in our discovery so that we are able to impact the society. So on behalf of the entire university and the Rio community, I wish to welcome you to this closing ceremony. And I would like to give it to the DVC Rio to take it up from here. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Thank you very much. Let us appreciate Professor Dr. Lucy. So this is not the beginning of the end, but the end of the beginning. We are very excited to be here. Our chief guest, allow me to start by conveying the very sincere message of welcome and greetings, as well as the apologies of our captain, the vision carrier of KCA University, who is the VC and CEO, Professor Isaiah I.C. Wakindiki. He normally reminds us as a community that when the captain is not there, the game has to do what? When the captain is not there, the game has to do what? So he has many players in his team. I'm only one among equals, and I'm standing in for our Vice Chancellor and CEO, Professor Isaiah I.C. Wakindiki. I would like to observe protocol. Our chief guest this afternoon, a great friend of KCA University, Dr. Robbie Mbugua, who is the Executive Director and CEO of the Kenya Anti-Counterfeit Authority. Most welcome to KCA University. You told me earlier that you have closed the office here, the headquarters, because you have come here with the entire team. We don't take that for granted. I would like to recognize our exquisite keynote speaker, world-renowned, top among best, internationally recognized CEO Lee, the founder and CEO of Shual, the first ever organization in the world to come up with a shoe which doubles as a medical device. Let us appreciate CEO Lee. I would like to recognize Engineer Andrew Masila, the head of innovation at Safaricom, a great friend of KCA University. He is here with us. Let us also appreciate him. I would like to recognize my colleague DVCs. As I said, I am only one among equals. DVC, my senior and my elder, Professor Joshua Bagakas, is the DVC in charge of academics and student affairs. He is here with us. Let us give him a round of applause. DVC in charge of finance, planning, and development, Professor Damiana Kieti, is here with us. Let us appreciate her. I would like to recognize the members of the University Management Board. I would like to recognize the members of the University Senate. I would like to recognize our sponsors, close to 40 of them. We already verbalized and recognized them here at the opening ceremony. Allow me to recognize our platinum sponsors, the Cooperative Bank of Kenya. Allow me to recognize our other platinum sponsor, the Anti-Counterfeit Authority of Kenya, for being top among the best in supporting KCA University 4th Innovation Week and Industry Summit. Our chief guest, this year's summit has exceeded all our expectations. We have a summit running under the theme of Innovate, Elevate, Impact. Are we together? Can we say that? Innovate, elevate, impact. Because here at KCA University, we believe in the doctrine of from research to commercialization. We believe in taking the center stage, going beyond teaching and learning to science, technology, research, innovation, and community service. That is what defines us as KCA University. We are therefore very happy this afternoon that we are closing a vibrant Gold Star award-winning 4th KCA University Innovation Week and Industry Summit. And as my DVC, as Academic and Student Affairs normally says, you ain't seen anything yet. This is not the beginning of the end, but the end of the beginning. Allow me to recognize a very wonderful members of this audience, our students, our international students of KCA University and students from other universities and institutions who are here. Let us appreciate these students. I do not intend to take much time because I'm only standing in for the VC. So we want to thank the government, our chief guest, PS Professor Abdul Razak Shaukat was here on day one, on Monday, to preside over the official opening ceremony of this Innovation Week. PS Shaukat is in charge of the State Department for Research, for Science, Research, and Innovation. He was here and he truly and really inspired us. We also had our keynote speaker, all the way from South Korea, traveled for close to 2 days to come here and inspire us and bless us and make us see beyond River Jordan. He has truly inspired us, and we want to thank you, CEO Lee, for inspiring the entire community and the entire ecosystem. We have had several guest speakers who are also CEOs in other state corporations. They have been here. CEO Tony Owase, the CEO for the Kenya Film Commission, was here. We have had scholars. We have had speakers from the industry. We have had hackathons. We have had roundtable discussions. We have had panel discussions. Our chief guest, outside here, most of the exhibitions that you have seen outside here are being spearheaded by students. They are being spearheaded by students. They are being spearheaded by students. Yes. Most of the exhibitions there are being spearheaded by students. And that speaks a lot. As a university, our students are our business. As a university, our work as professors and leaders is to guide the students so that they can grow beyond potential. And that's what we are doing at KCA University. We have an enabling ecosystem and environment that supports teaching and learning, research, innovation, incubation, entrepreneurship, and commercialization. I think we deserve that clap. Can you give a better clap as I finish? I should report here that with the leadership of Professor Isaiah I.C. Wakindiki, that in the last 2 years, here at KCA University, we have filed more than 11 patents. Here at KCA University, in the last 2 years, we have commercialized 2 research products. Here at KCA University, we have the VC and the CEO, but we also have little CEOs among the students. So inside here, there are very many CEOs. That is what is expected in a university, an international university. That is what we are doing. So allow me to stop there and invite Engineer Andrew Masila, the head of innovation from Safaricom, to kindly step forward and make some brief remarks. Thank you.
To the chief guest, keynote speaker, other distinguished guests, university board and management, and students. What I always say, the important people in this event are the students doing the hackathons, feel acknowledged. It's sad I couldn't make it on the opening day as per the other 3 events that we've had, but we've had a team that has represented Safaricom, led by Mark. If they can stand up, we acknowledge them. Mark, where are the rest? Okay. So there's Mark, there's Steve. So Safaricom has been well represented. Mine is a few things. I'll do 3 things. Number 1, I'll reflect on where we've come from with KCA. This event is 4 years. 4 years ago, we have a history with KCA. We were launching what we call Industry Digital Talent Program. And around the same time, we came together with KCA and said, how can we be having a program in support of the youth, mainly to bridge the industry-academia gap? It was a quadruple helix model involving government, private sector, academia, and the community. And Prof, thank you for keeping your promise. What is today is exactly 4 years of our partnership. I remember KCA was the university representing academia. So well done to yourselves and good job. So to reflect on Safaricom, Safaricom turns 25 years old today. And perhaps 25 years is perhaps the people graduating in 4th year. So Safaricom is a Gen Z as well. So Gen Zs feel included. You know, M-Pesa turns 18. I know I could have brought a bigger team here, but they are going around the country telling people you are 25. So it's good that we are celebrating with you as we turn 25. Why do I share this about Safaricom? The purpose of Safaricom is to transform lives. And it comes all the way from the products we build, but also in the work that we've done. The past 3 days, what we have done in this university is master classes. We have many of our team members. They are walking the streets, talking to your students. So for us, that is the power of transformation and impact. Allow me to reflect on 3 things for the Innovation Week. The first thing, Innovation Week is a meeting of minds. Besides everything else that goes on, this is where minds come to meet. This is where faculty interact with students in ways beyond the classroom and to be able to impart learning, where different bodies from industry can come and converge. So collaboration is a key piece. To the students, I know we are going to announce a few winners today, but like has been mentioned, we have many CEOs, but it does not mean the idea that wins today is the best idea. It's in innovation, it's the best idea for today and now. But the best idea is always the idea that is implemented and put in the hands of customers to solve a societal problem. I think the third thing to reflect is, in general, what is innovation? I know there are students online, but also the public, and people look at innovation as a very complex thing. At the heart of it, and as I reflect, innovation is about solving for challenges with tools available at your disposal, but more importantly, imagination that you can drive. Imagination, now we are talking about building data centers in space. It's an imagination now, but we bring in the engineering, fortitude in running a business, collaboration, and who knows, the next bunch of technologies. So innovation is for all of us, and it's meant to solve for societal challenges. As I sign out, my charge for all of us is, looking at this great nation, Kenya, we are a leader in terms of technology in Africa. So charging us, whether it's a small innovation, whether it wins, whether it's an idea that you only share with your family members, does not matter. I charge all of us to collaborate and take those ideas forth to solve societal challenges. Thank you, and looking forward to engaging with us for the rest of this event. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let's give applause. Can I request all the members of the organizing committee to be upstanding so that we can appreciate you? All the members. These are the team. See, our chief guests, these are the members, some of the members who organized this award-winning Innovation Week. Let us put our hands together and appreciate them. Chief guests, allow me also to request all the partners who are here to be upstanding. All the partners, I know some of them, most of them are out at the tents, but those who are in here, just be upstanding so we can appreciate them. Please, let us appreciate them. Thank you very much, thank you very much, thank you very much. It's now my honor to bring to you, ladies and gentlemen, someone who is a household name, a great friend of KCA University, a great friend of our VC and CEO, a leader par excellence, Dr. Robi Mbugua Njoroge. Dr. Robi is the Executive Director and CEO of the Kenya Anti-Counterfeit Authority. He has over 2 decades of experience spanning communication, IP, public relations, leadership, among others. Prior to his appointment to the current position, he had served in several other senior positions in both public and private sector. He holds a PhD from Kenyatta University and MA and postgraduate diploma in communication from University of Nairobi, Masters in IP from the Africa University, Zimbabwe. He has a B.Ed and LLB from Egerton University and Mount Kenya Universities, respectively. Ladies and gentlemen, if I continue reading this profile, we will be here up to 8 p.m., and yet we have another function starting at 6 p.m. Put our hands together for our chief guest.
So they say that one day a student approached Socrates and asked, "Master, what is the secret of wisdom?" Socrates took him to a river, held his head beneath the water, and when he released him, he said, "When you desire knowledge as strongly as you desired air, then you shall find it." That is the essence of innovation. That is the essence of education. Because knowledge is not memorized, it is discovered. And innovation is not taught, it is awakened. So Vice Chancellor, Professor Wakidiki, who is not present here, but represented here today by Professor Vincent Onywera, Mr. Lee Cheongi, I hope that is the proper name. Then we also have Professor Bagaka, Professor Damiana, the entire faculty of the university, that is KCA University. You have University Management Board and the student. Good afternoon. Hamjambo. Before I proceed, I would like to invite my team to be upstanding, because I also have a big team from Anti-Counterfeit Authority, so that they can be recognized. At the far end, we have Litse Kipkemoi. He's a deputy director in charge of enforcement. Jacqueline Wabuko from communications department. Agnes Kalengo, deputy director, education and awareness. Mary Mwinga, deputy director, human capital. Dr. John Akoten, in charge of quality research, and Mr. Osman Yusuf, in charge of enforcement. Tuwapigie makofi. Vice Chancellor, distinguished faculty, brilliant students, the innovators, captains of industry. We have one of the greatest captains of industry from South Korea, development partners, our partner from Safaricom, engineer. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor to return to KCA University, a citadel of intellect, a forge of ideas, and a home of bold minds that are shaping Kenya's future. Every time I walk through these gates, I see not classrooms, but workshops of destiny. Not students, but I also see our future, our Gen Zs. The future is in you, and we are living that future. Let's clap for ourselves. We meet today at a defining hour when Kenya's story is shifting from potential to performance. And the ink that will write that story is education, is innovation, and it is integrity. Tupige makofi kabisa. Allow me to talk more about Anti-Counterfeit Authority. ACA, we stand at the frontier where creativity meets protection and enforcement. Our mission is one, to make Kenya a counterfeit-free Kenya. Our mission is simply yet profound. We also protect ideas to defend originality and to reward innovation. Where you are seated today, when you think about the first innovation in the human civilization, we normally say it's a wheel. And that's why we say that you cannot reinvent what? The wheel. It has already been invented. And you can imagine at the invention of the wheel, what happened at that time. If you go back to the Greek philosophy, we hear that one of the greatest titans, called Prometheus, is the one who came and gifted humankind the gift of fire. And the ability to make that gift, to make our lives much better. So here we are at this hour being called upon to look back to Mesopotamia during the time of invention of the greatest wheel, and also to try to get more knowledge from Prometheus, the titan, who invented the fire, so that we can fire our innovation and we can fire our future. The counterfeit economy is not merely theft. It is the erosion of imagination. It steals livelihoods, it weakens industries, and endangers lives. Each time we seize a counterfeit product, we rescue an innovator's dream. Each time we defend originality, we strengthen Kenya's tomorrow. And I was very pleased to hear Dr. Daktari here when you're talking about pesa. She's one of the greatest thespian. Tumpige makofi. And also my colleagues and former colleague at Kenyatta University. So, but now she wants me to come at KCA. Should I come here? Yes. So that we can continue pushing that agenda of knowledge. Because a nation that controls its innovation and protect its thinkers can only gift itself a brighter future. On partnerships with KCA University, our collaboration with KCA University is built on shared conviction that ideas, once protected, can transform our lives. And I'm happy also Safaricom, they say that we are here to transform what? Lives. And we're also saying that ideas that we have, they're also going to transform our lives together. Together we have advanced the study of counterfeiting, not as a legal issue, but as a social and economic challenge. Our joint national research, which we conducted this year, together with KCA University, revealed how counterfeit trade thrives where awareness is low and enforcement is weak. Those findings now guide our national policy. They inform our public education and shape enforcement priorities. To Professor Isaiah Wakidiki, allow me to extend my heartfelt congratulations on your election as the Vice Chair of the Association of African Universities. You have praised KCA on the continental map and at the global level within the intellectual leadership. Hongera sana Bwana VC. Let me delve a bit more on education and innovation, which are the twin engines of progress. Plato taught that direction in which education starts, a person will determine their future. That the direction in which education starts point at a person's direction in which he is going to the future. And indeed, where education points, innovation follows. Education gives us knowledge. Innovation gives that knowledge life. Intellectual property, IP, is the bridge between the two. It transforms imagination into industry and creativity into commerce. Where ideas are respected, industries will grow. And where ideas are stolen, nations decline. Kenya must therefore invest not only in teaching, but in protecting and enforcing what is taught. We must treat every invention, every innovation, every design, every artistic creation as a national treasure. Look at M-Pesa, for instance. That is, we congratulate Safaricom, all of us together, which is a homegrown idea that reshaped global finance. That success was no accident. It was protection meeting a potential. Our challenges today, therefore, is not to produce more thinkers. It is to protect the thought that they produce. How do we navigate this into the future? We live in an age where technology moves faster than law. Artificial intelligence, for instance, biotechnology, digital trade, all defining what it means to create, to own, and to share. As Chinua Achebe once wrote, one of the greatest writers in Africa, that since men have learned to shoot without missing, it has become necessary for the neck of the bird to fly without doing what? The neck of the bird to fly without patching. That is Chinua Achebe. There's a bird called a neck of the bird. And they were saying that since men have learned to shoot without missing, the bird has to learn on how to fly without patching. So Kenyans must learn to fly, to adopt swiftly, to think boldly, and to legislate wisely. That is why the government, and I'm happy that my senior was here, the permanent secretary, the State Department for Industry, together with Anti-Counterfeit Authority, Kenya Industrial Property Institute, Kenya Copyright Board, Kenya National Innovations Agency, National Research Fund, and KEFIS, with the support of World Intellectual Property Organization, WIPO, is developing for the first time the National Intellectual Property Policy and Strategy. This blueprint will align our national vision with the global knowledge economy, ensuring that every Kenyan idea has a home, a guardian, and a market. How do we celebrate our innovators? To the young innovators, the designers, and the creators who took part in tax innovation, the hackathon, and creative art competition, I salute you. You are not just competitors, you are pioneers. You may not all carry the trophies today, but you are going to carry something greater, the audacity to begin. Steve Jobs once said, innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower. From what I have seen here at KCA, you are rising and you are becoming leaders of innovation without knowing. And from here, all what I can say is that protect those ideas, nurture them. As this student, when they go out of this place, they will be calling you Alma what? Mater. And who is a mater? Is a mother. And what is the work of the mother? Is to nurture, is to protect, is to breastfeed. So can you get enough from KCA University as we move forward? And we'll be there to support you. Let failure teach you. Let curiosity guide you. Because every great innovator was once a beginner with an impossible dream. This is my call to action. Let me speak to Kenya, to all who believe in her promise. We must begin to see ideas as infrastructure. Roads connect places, but ideas connect destinies. When we invest in innovation, we invest in independence. When we reward creativity, we reward integrity. And when we protect intellectual property, we protect prosperity itself. Let education be our energy, let innovation be our currency, and let integrity be our compass toward the true north. Because the future will belong not to those who own land, but to those who own ideas. So this is big because we know that we have those ideas. And in conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, my friends, Kenya's future will not be written by those who imitate, but those who imagine. Our universities must not just teach, they must ignite. Actually, we need now to move from either you publish or perish, to you innovate or you perish. Our industries must not just produce, they must create. Our government must not just regulate, we must inspire. And that's the reason we are here as a government, to inspire you, telling you that we are there to support you. When we protect innovation, we protect the soul of our nation. When we elevate creativity, we elevate our humanity. When we impact through ideas, we shape the destiny of our generation and generations to come. I know now the highest generation you're talking is what? Gen Zs. After Gen Zs, we have what? And after Alpha, Beta. After Beta, Delta, isn't it? Perhaps when the Delta is here, you will not be here as well, isn't it? You will all be gone. But ensure that by the time when that Delta comes here, we have prepared a better place for them. And I know you are able to do it. So let us rise together, the academia, the industry, and government, united in one purpose. Your theme was to innovate, to elevate, and to impact. Because the fire that tests us today will forge the greatness of Kenya tomorrow. As we draw this remarkable week to a close, allow me to extend my deepest gratitude to you, the Vice Chancellor, and the faculty of this university for your visionary leadership, to the faculty and the staff and students for nurturing the minds that will define Kenya's tomorrow, to our industry partners, Safaricom and others, for working with our young innovators from classrooms to marketplace. And above all, to our student and participant whose passion has filled these halls with promise. You have reminded us that innovation is not the privilege of a few, it is the responsibility of us all. That the future of this nation is not a promise waiting to happen. It is a project waiting to be built. So let us therefore leave this hall not only inspired, but committed. Committed to create, committed to protect, and committed to serve. And when history books back upon our time, may it say, this was the generation that turned ideas into industries and dreams into destiny. May the flame of innovation you have lit this week burn in every classroom, in every workshop, every boardroom, and every heart across this nation. And so, ladies and gentlemen, it is my singular honor and privilege to officially declare the fourth KCA University Innovation Week and Industry Summit formally closed. Thank you, God bless you, and may God bless our republic. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, a better round of applause. And because he has spoken like he is from the other generation, we give him Yanyayo, yeah? Yeah, so you know Yanyayo? Okay. Moja, mbili, tatu, funga, fungua. Thank you. I don't know what walikuwa wanafungua, but every time I keep wondering, walifunga nini? Yeah, but here we are. At KCA University, we really like to honor our visitors. So before we go to the next stage of the program, we'd like to gift our visitors with something so that they can never forget us. You know, the most important thing about having visitors, if you like hosting, is that they never forget so that they can come back. Cindy, yes, you make for them nice food so that they can always do what? Come back, yes. And so even here, we give them very nice gifts. Anytime they look at it, they remember KCA. They're like, these are nice people. If we call them like this, they say, oh, with you guys, I'll open my diary for you. So I'd like to request Emily to be ready. And I'd like to request Professor Vincent Onywera, our VCNC of the day, to come forward to help us give the gifts. I'd also like to request our DVC Academic Affairs, Professor Bagakas, to also come forward and help us give the gifts. And our lady at the top, Professor Damiana Kieti, DVC Finance Planning and Development to come forward so that you can give the gifts to our visitors. I'll start with Engineer Andrew Masila to kindly receive our souvenir. Kindly. Picture. Thank you very much. We'd also now like to invite the CEO Counterfeit Authority, CEO Dr. Robin Mbugua. Engineer, I would have wished you don't sit down so that you take a group photo. Yes, after that. Okay, just stand there so that we have that perfect photo. Yeah, we are going to have, now it's a photo session after this, okay? All right. Thank you very much. Asanteni. All right. Our gold partner is Anti-Counterfeit Authority. Let's give them a round of applause. Then we have other partners who are also here. Safaricom, let's clap for them. Chartered Institute of Procurement and Supplies. KRA. Peptang. Power Land Project. Tropical Heat. Kenya Film Commission, Indomie, and our father, ISPAC. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are now going to the award ceremony. I'll first start from the first Tax Innovation Awards. For the Tax Innovation Awards, I'd like to request KRA to come forward to help us give this award. KRA. Okay, KRA, you'll come and help us with this award. Okay, so KRA is going to start by gifting KCA University as a Center of Excellence for Tax Education for 2 years. So I'd like to invite our DVCs to come on stage and receive this award from KRA. You guys, do you know who KRA is? Have you ever been slapped with a fine from KRA? That you did not file your P9 form or your VAT? Imagine KCA University, we are clean. We are getting an award from KRA. Yeah. So we are a center of excellence. We are, KCA University is a center of excellence for tax education. And this has happened twice in a row, in 2016 and last year in 2024. Tujipigie makofi. Yeah, we don't owe KRA a thing. Hatuna madeni ya serikali. Yeah, our audits are clean. Yeah. Thank you very much. Meskia, we were supposed to receive it at State House, but that day we were filing our audit report. Yeah. Here is the mic.
Thank you. In the spirit of Industry Summit, we've actually had an ongoing partnership with KCA University through the Tax Society. The Tax Society is where you partner with KCA and your students, and you start a club led by the students. So we support you. The initiatives are initiated by the students, and KCA has done marvelous in terms of in terms of civic education. We've been able to start initiatives piloted in the university, duplicated or currently being duplicated in other universities. So kudos to KCA. We continue supporting you and cannot wait to see what you're doing ahead.
Thank you very much, KRA. Thank you very much. On behalf of the VC and CEO, we accept this honor and this trophy with humility and gratitude. KCA is the first ever university to have a center of excellence in tax education. CPA Faustin Mwinzi, our director of PTTI, thank you very much. And next year, Tax Novation will be a stand-alone event. We will get in touch with the KRA and other ecosystem players so that Tax Novation, the first ever in the world at KCA, it will happen either before the budget is read, preferably before the budget is read, or after the budget has been read. So congratulations, KRA, congratulations, KCA University.
Thank you very much, KRA, for recognizing us. Filing tax is one of the most tedious things. People have been hospitalized between January and June, and the cases are more in May and June. Yeah, for fear of how to file tax. Yeah, but this is a center of excellence now. And of course, our fathers are ISPAC, so definitely, without a doubt. If it could have gone somewhere, I could have said rigging. Yeah. So ladies and gentlemen, for the Tax Innovation Award, we'd like to invite Dr. Tirimba, the director, Town Campus, to come help us give these awards. These awards have been sponsored by Tropical Heat. How many of you know Tropical Heat? Spices, what? Chevda, crisps, what else? Yeah, snacks. And so they gave us quite a number of snacks. Thank you very much. So just step on stage and we'll give you the gift. Can we have the mic? It seems Dr. Tirimba wants to say something. Give him that microphone. Okay. So I'd like to invite Mary Kaburu for being position 3 for the Tax Innovation Award. Mary Kaburu has a project on tax literacy. She's from Karatina University. Mary Kaburu's snacks are to be shared to bring happiness. Yeah. So kindly share them, even as you talk about Tropical Heat, say you received them at KCA University. Yeah, thank you very much. That gift comes with an award of 10,000 shillings. You will see Alexander after this. We'll tell you who Alexander is after the awards. The second award, that is second from down, first runners-up, is Abubakar Kitheka, who has got an app called eComply from Zitech University. Yeah, Abubakar, karibu sana. Abubakar is the lead, and he worked with a team. Yeah, they say collaboration makes work easier. So he's definitely going to share tropical heat. I request you move to the center so that the photos can capture. Yes, Dr. Tirimba likes photos, so thank you. Okay, you'll check that photo, then we'll also add the one with KCA University. That gift also comes with a cash award of 10,000 shillings. Hapo kwa pesa, you are clapping. Why are you not clapping about the box? M-Pesa. It will be paid by M-Pesa. Yeah. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, another photo. Thank you. Then the winner of the Innovation Award is Bravin Mangafu. Bravin is ours. Bravin Mangafu is ours. From KCA, an app called TaxMate. Yeah. And so he receives that award from Tropical Heat, which comes with also a cash award of 10,000 shillings. So if I don't say many people will not clap. Yeah. And of course, other gifts from KCA University also. Thank you very much. Yeah, I am told those glasses of his can see the future. Mnaziona? Those are AI sunglasses. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to invite Dr. Monene Laiboni to come and help gift these awards. This is the Creative Arts Awards sponsored by Peptang. How many of you remember Peptang? I want to know how many of you ate Peptang in their childhood? The millennials. Yeah, we know those who grew up with. Yeah, because Peptang could not be available in every house, isn't it? But nowadays, Peptang is everywhere like chapati. So the number 3 award is given to Broke But Brilliant, a project done by our students. It's a web series showing the life of students and the struggles they go through in terms of time management, discipline, hard work, and finding finances for their schools, how they are balancing work and studies and peer pressure. This award goes to Gaston Nyakina. Gaston is a 4th-year student, and together with the team members, they are graduating this month, and their project was worth an applause. That award is from Peptang, and it comes with another cash award of 5,000 shillings. Pesa. Yeah, more awards from KCA University. Yes. Lazima mpige picha na box ya KCA jamani. Bag ya KCA lazima mpige picha. Yes, thank you very, very much. Yeah. Thank you very much. Yes. Then the first runner-up is a project called the Tabasamu Psychological Initiative. This is a counseling psychology student, and he came up with this app with this project to help people going through mental health issues so that you can easily reach out and talk about your issues in a safe environment. This project was founded by Lewis Mugonjeru, our counseling and psychology 4th-year student. Oh, yeah, Lewis was here in the morning, but now he has had an emergency. So our chair of department will take the award for him. But the cash award, we will wait for Lewis. Yeah, thank you very much. That award goes to Lewis Mugonjeru. Yeah, we have fourth years who are creating very innovative projects, yeah, to help solve problems in the community. Thank you very much. All right. Then the winner of the Creative Arts Award goes to also another group of fourth year students who created a film called The Oath Film. This film is about also student and family challenges. And we screened that film here today from 12:30 to 2 p.m. for those who are available. And beyond just creating a student film, these students were able to take their film to the community, and they were able to screen it at it's called Ruiru Fun Park. And they had an audience come and an audience paid, and that to us is going beyond the student capacity to take our work outside. Let's clap for them. So this award goes to the producer, Jean Wangui, who is here for the team. Jean Wangui is graduating in November too. The other members were supposed to be here, but proudly enough, they all said they are at work. Yeah. Not that they were far, they are at work. Imagine, isn't that a good thing? So this award also comes with a cash award of 15,000 shillings. Yeah, film is a collaborative project, and that group was made of 11 students, each taking different roles, and they came up with a story, looked for locations and venues. We gave them equipment, supervised the project, and here they are. They are making us proud out there. Thank you very much. Yeah, Jean, if I am you, I tell them it's 15,000, but because of presence, you take 5. Yeah, hawako choma transport, sindio? Walikula fare. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, Dr. Laiboni. Thank you so much. Next, I'd like to invite my very own Dean of CIS, Dr. Priscilla Gashigi, to come and give the awards for the hackathon. Our students are the best hackers in the world. Yeah, however, they have got ethics, so they don't just hack. But if you need to retrieve your apps, they can do that for you instantly, okay? Yeah, so they don't hack to steal, they hack to help. Are we together? Yeah, so these are the guys who won the hackathon awards. And position 3, those are the second runners up. We have Hive Tensor Corporation Limited, Tara Simiyu. That's the app she has created. Hive Tensor Corporation Limited. Being awarded to Tara Simiyu. Where's Tara Simiyu? Yes. You know, ladies in STEM, girls in STEM. Have you ever heard those hashtag girls in STEM? Yes. Girls in STEM at KCA University. That award has been sponsored by Indomie, and it comes with a cash award of 10,000 shillings. Yeah, the ICT and computers we were told were too hard for girls. Girls are doing it. Imagine. Thank you very, very much. First runners up is AI No Zone Foundation, Uhai Smart AI Emergency Response Assistant. This one has been created by Lucky Nakola. Lucky Nakola. He is indeed lucky like his name. Had a t-shirt imeandikwa build with AI. KCA University. Yeah, that award is sponsored by Indomie, and it also comes with a cash prize of 10,000 Kenya shillings. We are very proud of our students, and that's why this is very important to us as a university. Thank you very much. And the winner of the hackathon is the app Ryan Tech Limited, Smart Class Attendance AI Tracker. This has been won by Alec Deng. This is the kind of app, Karibu. It is called Smart Class Attendance AI Tracker. It is the app that will be loved by lecturers and hated by students. You know. So this is sponsored by Indomie, and it also comes with a 10,000 Kenya shillings cash award. Thank you very much. I'd like to request Alexander. Where is Alexander? We need Alexander to come into the room so that we see him, so that people know where to get the cash award. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what KCA is doing. But also as a university, we also recognize industry innovations, research, and innovation that's going beyond just creating, but also changing lives and serving humanity. And for that award, I'd like to invite all our guests to come forward. Our speakers of the day. Yes, Dr. Robin Mbugua, Engineer Andrew Masila, and Professor Vincent Onywera. I'd also like to invite our DVCs to come forward to help give this award. Yes, Professor Joshua Bagakas and Professor Damiana Kieti. Ladies and gentlemen, when I call the name of this Lifetime Achievement awardee, can we all just stand up? Yes, let's all stand up before I call the name of our Lifetime Award winner. This award DJ, you have some song there after reading the award, you put some music, be ready, eh? Yeah. So this award goes to Mr. Lee Cheong-gyun, the founder and CEO, Shoe All Company Limited. Imagine walking and not just feeling fit, yeah, now we can turn so that the people can see. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very, very much. You can just start again.
Innovation Award presented to Mr. Lee Cheong-yang, Chairman, Show Alls from the Republic of Korea. In recognition of your remarkable contribution to advancing innovation, entrepreneurship, and global collaborations between the Republic of Korea and Africa. Your visionary leadership and pioneering spirit have inspired future generations and 5.
Yeah, thank you very much. We can turn it to the audience. Thank you very much. Congratulations, Mr. Lee Cheong-gyun. Yeah, I hope I got it right. Thank you very, very much. Camera, we want you to take the perfect photo. Just ensure this photo is perfect because it will be in our calendar for next year.
저에게 이렇게 큰 상을 주신 KCA 대학에 감사를 드립니다.
And first of all, I'm thankful to KCA University who has given me this award.
제가 스위스, 독일, 미국, 한국, 많은 나라에서 상을 받았지만은 오늘 이 상을 제가 제일 큰 상으로 여기겠습니다.
And so I received awards from Switzerland, Germany, Korea, but I consider this award as the greatest award.
과거에 1950년대에는 한국이 케냐보다 더 못 살았습니다.
Actually, in 1950s, South Korea was a very poor and difficult life. Even it could not be compared with Kenya.
전쟁 이후에 메가더 장군께서 이 나라는 회복이 불가능하다고 했습니다.
After the Korean War, the General MacArthur, he said that this is a country can never recover.
그런데 한 사람의 지도자에 의해서 한국이 달라지기 시작했습니다.
But by one man's leadership, South Korea began to change.
이대로 가난하게 살 수는 없다는 마음으로
With a hard thinking that we cannot live just poor like this.
독일에서 영국에서 돈을 빌려서 산업혁명을 일으켰습니다.
And from Germany, from British, he borrowed money and then he brought industrial revolution.
거의 70%에 가까운 문맹 국가였습니다.
And so 70% of the population were illiterate.
학교를 지어서 배우게 했습니다.
And so he built the school and made people to learn.
젊은 청년들이 시골에서 올라와 도시에서 산업에 일을 하면서
And so the youngsters came up from the villages and began to work in the industries.
낮에는 일을 하고 밤에는 공부를 했습니다.
And so during the day they studied. In the evening, during the day they worked. In the evening they studied.
정말 열심히 일했습니다.
They worked really hard.
솔로몬이 꿈이 없는 백성은 망한 백성이라고 했습니다.
Solomon once said, "Those people without dream, and they are the failed people."
마음의 꿈과 목표를 가지고 있는 사람은 누구든지 성공할 수 있습니다.
And so people with a dream and hope, whoever they are, they can be successful.
여기에는 우리 대학교의 교수님과 또 학생들이 함께 있습니다.
And so our staffs, professors, students, we are all here in this place.
학생들을 올바른 길로 인도해 주시고
And so leading them into the right way.
학생들은 학교를 믿고 교수님들을 믿고 공부를 한다면은 분명히 케냐의 최고의 대학이 될 수 있습니다.
And when the students also trust and believe in the school and the staff and the professors, then I believe that Kenya will be the greatest nation in the world.
여러분들이 꿈과 목표를 가진다면 저보다도 더 성공할 수 있는 사람이 이 자리에서 나올 수 있다고 봅니다.
If you work with a hope and dream, I believe that you will be the greater people than I.
저는 이 케냐의 KCA 대학에 오게 된 것을 하나님의 발걸음으로 받아들이고 싶습니다.
I want to receive this opportunity of myself coming to KCA University as the guidance of God.
이 첫걸음이 저와 KCA 대학의 인연이 되어서 앞으로 더 큰 발전이 있기를 바랍니다.
And so this first step will be a friendship, and I hope that together we can build a better future.
그리고 여기에 학생들과 교수님들을 제가 한국에 초대하고 싶습니다.
And here our students and our professors, I want to invite all of you to South Korea.
오랜 동안 한꺼번에 다는 초대할 수 없지만은 계속적으로 그런 일들을 만들어서 교류를 하고 싶습니다.
I may not be able to invite all of you at once, but continuously I will be inviting you, and I hope we can continue with the relationship.
또 제가 케냐에서 사업을 펼칠 때 옆에 있는 친구가 또 유사품도 막아준다고 했습니다.
And then when I also start my business here in Kenya, my friend next to me, he's going to help me catch all the bad people for the counterfeits.
또 좋은 친구를 만나게 해서 감사합니다.
And I'm also very thankful that today I was able to meet a very good friend.
저와 KCA 대학과 케냐는 한 마음으로 함께 해서 앞으로 좋은 발전이 되기를 바랍니다.
Myself and Kenya and KCA University, with one united heart, we will move together.
감사합니다.
Thank you
하나님의
very
축복이
much.
여러분들에게 있기를 바랍니다.
And God bless all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. As you still stand there, I'd like to invite all the awardees who are in the house to come forward so that we can have a group photo before we leave. All the students who have received their awards and they are here, kindly come forward. Yeah, just come forward, yes. Yeah. Thank you. Find your space. If you can't see the cameraman, they can't see you. So just ensure you can see the face of the cameraman. We can add another chair so that it looks even. Okay. If all the awardees are up here, ensure you can be seen. The cameraman, ensure you can see everyone. Or do we push them for you? Are they all in the frame?
I'm hoping you see me, come serve it up, loving when you stir it up. That body belongs.
Oh, move closer, move closer. Even the other side, can you move closer?
You're feeling up
Yeah.
my mind, and I just don't know why.
They're all in. All right, thank you very, very much. All right. Thank you very much. Let's just remain seated for 3 minutes for final announcements. Everyone who's seated here, we also have goodies. Red Bull has said we need extra energy. So there's a gift from Red Bull for everyone. They're just going to be given here. Alexander. Okay, to all the awardees, this. So, to all the awardees, this is Alexander. Alexander, just stand next to me. Yeah, the man standing next to me is Alexander. He is the holder of your monetary awards. So kindly, all the awardees, ensure you cram this face so that you don't get confused with any man in the room. Are we together? All right. And to all the awardees, we also still have some gifts from Safaricom. You're going to receive all that from Alexander. They say in every box there's a surprise from Safaricom. So this win is coming with more and more gifts. And anyone in the room, there's a gift from Red Bull. We'd also now just like to thank all our guests who are in the room. We appreciate your presence here. To our alumni in the room, is there any alumni in the room? Alumni in the room? Okay. We have Gloria Luhunga, who is a human rights advocate with the Kenya National Commission for Human Rights. Where's Gloria? Gloria can stand and wave. Gloria is championing for Born Intersex. She's an intersex champion. And I think you should all read that because anyone can be intersex and you can be born intersex. And maybe you need to understand this because it means you can be an intersex parent. Intersex is different from LGBTQ, just to make it clear because we know our constitution. But intersex is different. The intersex is born like that with 2 parts of both female and male. She was here in the morning giving us a speech on how that has been a life of stigma, and we like those kind of raw, true stories. Ladies and gentlemen, we just want to thank the Cooperative Bank, our platinum partner, for making this happen. Our gold partner, Anti-Counterfeit Authority, thank you very much. Our other partners, Safaricom, thank you. Chartered Institute of Procurement and Supplies, thank you very much. KRA, Asante Sana. Peptank, thank you. Powerland Project, thank you. Tropical Heat, thank you. ISPAC, thank you. Kenya Film Commission, thank you. Indomie, thank you. And we have had Red Bull, thank you. So thank you very much. All right, we are going to give a chance to Safaricom to explain their gift, to advertise their gifts. So, thank you very much, Engineer. Karibu tena. Yes.
So thank you very much. For Safaricom, the gift you're going to give is for the top in each category, and it's going to be a smartwatch so that you can keep time, track your health, and hopefully in future pay through tap and pay through the smartphone. Thank you. So the awardees, please don't leave the top three. We want to hand them over today through Alex. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Safaricom. Some of the awards, the winning team had 2 people. That is now the power of negotiation is going to work there, guys. One person will wait for 1 week, another person the other week. Cindy? Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of our program. But meanwhile, I'd like to request all the exhibitors to go back to your tent so that our chief guest, our lifetime achievement awardee, can come to your tent and see what you are exhibiting. But there's one person I want us to clap for, apart from myself, that is, the translator. Yeah? Can we clap for the translator? You know, I teach public speaking. You can tell when he was starting gently, then when there was excitement in his tone, we could feel like, is he the speaker or is he the translator? That was incredibly beautiful. So thank you. You're doing a great job in making the words come out as if it is exactly how Mr. Lee means them to be. So thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we will ask our acting VC and CEO to lead the way with the guests so that we can have the exhibitors. Yeah. All right. Okay. So, student exhibitors, you can go to the exhibition. Yeah, but if you love Red Bull, it's been a long evening, you know. Our time, Red Bull was Lucozade. So, yeah, we knew it. When you are sick, you become sick until the bottle of Lucozade is over. Because if you get well faster, if the Lucozade remaining will be shared by others. Yeah, so Lucozade and Ribena were for sick people, but nowadays Red Bull is for everyone. We can just mingle and interact. And ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dr. Zippy Okoth. Please follow me on social media, on Facebook, on Instagram, but on TikTok. Just go to my page, Zippy Okoth or Dr. Zippy Okoth, and follow me. Yeah, just follow me. It's just one like. Yeah, I'm almost hitting 180,000 followers. Ukiongeza hapo si itakuwa mzuri. Thank you. Like stream, imagine follow me only. Sijaomba pesa. Ama nilie ndio mnifollow. Yeah, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Yes, thank you very much. So go to all social media platforms. Remember, zip your code, follow me.
I am happy and proud. I'm excited to welcome each one of you to this KCA University 4th Innovation Week, what we call the Innovation and Industry Summit Week.
We prepare the young students for the future. But you cannot have the future without the present. So their time is now.
Our theme this year is Innovate, Elevate, and Impact.
발명은 아무나 할 수 있거든요.
And so anyone can invent.
조금만 사고를 가지고 생각하면 발명할 수 있습니다.
And so if you think a little bit with contemplation, then you can invent.
The other lesson that we have learned today is the fact that you don't need to speak English to be an innovator. All right? So if you have to speak the Luo language, the Luya language, the Kiswahili, please do it. I will fund you from the Kenya National Innovation Agency.